Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Nichelle and you can consider me your fertility friend. I'm a fertility coach and the founder of Start Asking Fertility. I'm dedicated to helping you on your journey to parenthood. I'm here to empathize, educate, and empower you. And today we're diving into a topic that I get asked about all the time, age and fertility. So if you've ever wondered how age might be affecting your chances of conceiving, you're in the right place. Let's get real. Age plays a significant role in fertility, but there are so many myths and misconceptions floating around, and today we're going to break it all down. I'm going to take you back to biology class, and we're going to talk about the biological clock right now. Let's start with the basics. Women are born with all the eggs they will ever have, which is about 1 to 2 million. But by the time you hit puberty, that number declines to 300,000. And as we get older, not only does the quantity of eggs decrease, but so does the quality. Research shows that fertility starts to decline significantly in women after the age of 35. By age 40, your chances of conceiving drop to around 5 to 10% per cycle. For reference, a woman who's 30 has about a 20% chance of conceiving. But I want to be clear. While statistics can sound discouraging or even daunting, they don't mean it's impossible to conceive after 35 or 40. I did. It just means we may need to be more strategic. My husband and I were both 30 when we got married, and I was one of those young people who had everything already figured out and designed in my mind. I knew that I wanted to get married young, maybe 25, 26, like my mother, and also have kids very young, like 28, 29. She had me at 28, so I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna do. Well, I was already off schedule, and in my mind, I wasted no time trying to start having a baby immediately. I was already 2 years off my plan. Thankfully, we started early because it took us 6 years to finally welcome a baby. My reproductive endocrinologist or fertility doctor told my husband and me that we were the perfect candidates for fertility treatments. We were young, healthy, active, and all of our genetic testing came back with normal results. This is yet another reason why I'm so passionate about encouraging young women to start asking their doctors for fertility assessments. It's so important. Let's talk about why age affects fertility. Why exactly does it affect fertility? It comes down to both quantity and quality of your eggs. As you get older, your eggs are more likely to have chromosomal abnormalities, and this can make conception very difficult. It also increases the risk of miscarriage. I had 5 miscarriages, and we were told they were all due to different chromosomal abnormalities. And it's not just about egg health. As we age, our bodies naturally produce fewer reproductive hormones, like estrogen or progesterone. These are essential for a healthy pregnancy. Doctors can order several tests to help assess a woman's egg quality and quantity. The AMH blood test, or the anti-Mullerian hormone blood test, measures ovarian reserve by measuring the level of AMH, a protein hormone produced by the follicles in the ovaries. A typical AMH level for a fertile woman is between a 1 and 4. The AFC, or antral follicle count, transvaginal ultrasound, counts the number of follicles visible in the ovaries during an ultrasound. This test can be done at the beginning of your monthly cycle. The FSH, or follicle stimulating hormone test, measures the level of FSH, a hormone that supports ovulation and helps the ovaries mature eggs. The prolactin blood test measures the level of prolactin, a hormone that regulates FSH. High levels of prolactin indicate problems with ovulation. There's also the HSG test, the hysterosalpingogram test, where a contrast dye is injected into the uterus to look at the fallopian tubes and uterus to check for blockages or scarring. Pro tip, take some pain medicine before having this test done. It can cause mild to moderate cramping. There is no test for egg quality, but we know that it declines with age. Remember when we talked about how we are born with 1 to 2 million eggs? It's estimated to drop to between 5 and 10,000 by age 40. Once we have all the information from these tests, we can make informed decisions about how to move forward with possibly egg freezing or any fertility treatments. You don't have to be actively trying to get these tests done. Just ask. We get so many other preventive testing done for everything else, our cholesterol, blood pressure, thyroid, and so many other things. So why not fertility? Now let's talk about the other piece of the pie, male fertility. What about that? It's not just women who are affected by age. It's not commonly known, but men also experience changes in their fertility as they get older. Although men produce sperm throughout their entire lives, sperm quality, including motility and DNA integrity, starts to decline after age 40. So if you and your partner are trying to conceive, it's important to consider both sides. Encourage him to get tested too and establish a baseline. Men can get a semen analysis, which is a very common test to check the number and quality of their sperm. Doctors can check the hormone levels in the blood, hormones like testosterone, thyroid stimulating hormone, prolactin, estradiol, and follicle stimulating hormone. Both men and women can get genetic testing. He can get a testicular ultrasound to identify possible causes of infertility and post-ejaculatory urinalysis. This tests to see if a man has sperm in his urine. It's also called retrograde ejaculation. Now I'd like to give you some tips for boosting your fertility after age 35. Here's the good news. There are definitely things you can do to support your fertility health no matter what age. Here are some of my top tips for boosting fertility if you're over 35. Prioritize a nutrient-dense diet. Focus on whole foods, especially those rich in antioxidants, which can protect your eggs from oxidative damage. Please stay active, but don't overdo it. Moderate exercise can boost circulation and reduce stress, but over-exercising can actually disrupt your hormones. Consider supplements. Talk to a healthcare provider about supplements like CoQ10, which can support egg quality. I highly recommend the book, It Starts with the Egg. This book outlines key supplements women can take to improve egg health. I read it cover to cover and then asked my doctor which supplements I should take. You also want to manage your stress. Chronic stress can throw off your hormone levels, so incorporating practices like meditation or yoga can make a big difference. I also used to get acupuncture weekly while I was going through fertility treatments, and it was wonderful. It really improved my mood and allowed me to relax. You also want to get regular checkups. Don't hesitate to get fertility tests done to assess your ovarian reserve, especially if you're over 35 and trying to conceive. Now let's talk about next steps. I know this can all feel a bit overwhelming, but remember, you are not alone, and there's so much you can do to optimize your fertility. If you're struggling or have more questions, I'd love to support you on your journey. Ready to take the next step? Visit startaskingfertility.com to schedule a consultation with me. I offer personalized fertility coaching to help you navigate this journey with confidence. Whether you're just starting out or have been trying for a while, I'm here to help. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more fertility tips and advice. And don't forget to share this with anyone who might benefit from it. Until next time, take care and stay hopeful.